Disclaimer, this is a topic that goes way deep in the depth I'm diving into in this video. This video is not a breakdown of Atlanta gang politics. In this video, my plan is to take an overall look at Lil Tim's life and legacy, commenting on what I feel could let him into getting involved in street politics, and explaining how I feel Lil Tim is one of the most terminally in the streets artists in the entirety of the Atlanta drill scene, given how prone he is to betraying friends and causing street beefs behind the scenes. Thanks. I hope you enjoy. Timothy Johnson, better known by his stage name, Lil Tim, is a prominent Atlanta drill artist coming from the Westside Atlanta drill movement of 2022-2023. Originally growing up with artists like Baby Kia and Day One Willie, before eventually backdooring them both by trying to blick on Willie, as well as posting old videos of himself bitching and beating up BK for no other reason than behind the scenes issues and clout. This is the story of the backdoor king of West Atlanta, Lil Tim. While not much is known about the early childhood of Lil Tim due to the lack of concrete interviews or articles about his childhood, given the fact that Lil Tim used to claim both 1L and FMH, I think it's safe to assume that he grew up around the Cleveland Ave area alongside fellow HMF member Baby Kia, 1L being a blood set from around that same area. If I'm correct, growing up around the gang activity and street violence that plagues the Cleveland Ave area is possibly what led Lil Tim into having a more snake mentality with all of his friends. There's even multiple video clips of Lil Tim beating the fuck out of Baby Kia when they were younger. Borderline bullying, bro. Add this on to bro's compulsive need to insult other artists in the scene and actively go, "Y'all ain't what I'm on," really adds together into Lil Tim being one of the more volatile people in the entirety of the Atlanta drill scene, even before the music. Speaking of the drill scene, according to Lil Tim, he would only begin to dip his toe into music around early 2023, late 2022, with him having a few fuck around type freestyles circulating pretty early on, with just him and his friend fucking around doing freestyles. From the bubbling success that he had been seeing on these little snippets, he decided, fuck it, I'm gonna start posting music as well. The first ever music video that Lil Tim would go on to drop would be the May 27th, 2023 track, Drill Time. This song is a song that is as drill as can be, with the starting lyrics being, and I quote, "Spin for Cam? Huh, bitch? We spin for Cam." Cam, of course, being a fallen member of his crew. This first song would catch the eye of many Atlanta drill fans around the time, seemingly, as this first music video was sitting strong at 760,000 views. This video serving to put Lil Tim's name into the drill conversation and led him to having a music career damn near overnight. He would follow this first track up with the July 13th, 2023 track, Bloody Summer, which unlike his first track, would be more so in the aggressive, raspy style popularized by his friend and future collaborator, Baby Kia. While this song isn't my personal cup of tea, it wound up getting a solid 415,000 views by the time it settled down, making it clear that Lil Tim from the jump had a nice audience. Of course, he still dissed YC and a few other sets in this track, but that's to be expected at this point. After the success of these two concurrent music videos, Lil Tim will go on to put out his debut EP, Before It's Over, referencing his crash out lifestyle that could end prematurely whenever he fucking goes outside. Thankfully for his fans though, nothing like that would ever transpire. A few months after dropping this EP, Lil Tim would go on to drop another album, NH5 Living, which would be like this EP featuring Baby Kia, but would also serve to be his first real breakout album. Most of the songs currently sitting at over 100,000 views just on the audios, which is pretty impressive. This trend would also keep up with the return of Lil Tim's music videos. A direct example of this being the November 26, 2023 music video for the song Chopper. This video would get a nice 635,000 views, assumedly off the fact that bro was using the signature screaming ass delivery his block was known for. Still not my favorite type of music, but shoot, if it works, just keep on doing it. The similarity in BK and Lil Tim's vocals, especially when they do their raspy style vocals, cannot be understated. Lil Tim's very next song is a shining example of this, because if you were to close your eyes and just listen to the whole track, you damn near wouldn't know when Lil Tim ends and BK begins. Not saying this track is even bad, but you really can't tell them apart. The song in question being the January 18th, 2024 track, Gotham City. This would mark arguably the beginning of the golden age of Lil Tim's music, if we are strictly going off of views and the like. Tracks like Late Night, Newest Villain, Time Up, and Not Equal would wind up getting 358,000 views, 210,000 views, 363,000 views, and 279,000 views respectively. not reaching mainstream numbers ever, but consistently pulling enough views to be paid quite well and have a cult following. Around June 28, 2024, Lil Tim would begin to branch out instrumental-wise, choosing experimental high-energy synth-type beat and choosing to rap his fast-paced, raspy rap style over it. This style and beat was a match made in heaven, as bro's music would go up in quality so much after this track. While this song would only ever get 133,000 views, marking a decline from his earlier hits, it would serve to bring in a new era of more quality music, in my humble opinion, from Lil Tim. Keeping up with the experimentation, especially when it comes to the instrumentals, Lil Tim and Baby Kea's March 3rd, 2025 track, Lincoln Loud, would have a very fast drum pattern, almost sped up sounding instrumental that would wind up complementing both of their raspy deliveries quite well. This song would be the last track where BK would feature with Lil Tim before their falling out, it reaching only 202,000 views as of this recording. While we don't know a lot about the behind the scenes fallout between BK, Lil Tim, Day One Willie, in Lil Tim's latest song, Watching Me, he might make reference to some of the reasons him and his old crew fell out. Him rapping that he was sliming motherfuckers who ain't step about his bro, alluding to the fact that he was backdooring fellow FMH members over to like a get back for his partner. Assumingly he's talking about Cam, even though the motherfucker who got him is in jail, I'm pretty sure, P5. Add this onto the video of Lil Tim claiming that he up blick on Day One Willie and robbed bro, and also the fact that Lil Tim is still the main motherfucker dissing the opposition, and it all points to Tim being the crash out to the fullest extent, but when to burn bridges over the fact that his friends, motherfuckers who put him on, mind you, don't want to jeopardize their career over BS, sliding shit, especially when their friend's killer, P5, is incarcerated. What the fuck are they supposed to do, get arrested and shank him? Now I don't have any behind the scenes scoop on what's actually happening. This is all based on posts the artist involved have made and lyrics bro himself has put out. So as a warning, this is all hearsay until proven otherwise. Lil Tim is one of the few artists that can still hold a buzz in the Atlanta drill scene current day, and given his amazing beat selection and consistent sound, I feel he could become a cult classic staple if he truly wanted to be. The only thing in my opinion that can stifle his growth and fuck him over is himself and his hothead, consistently shit-stirring self. Seemingly, the beef is driving all of his musical relationships and cosigns into the fucking dirt. Here's hoping he can chill out and have a long, fruitful career. I'm not holding my breath though. Motherfucker seems to crash out at every turn. I forgot to write my ending script, so I'm about to have to do this off the top of my head. Wish me luck. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment who y'all trying to see next, and subscribe with the bell to be notified of all my future uploads. If y'all want anyone specific, let me know in the comments and I'll put them in there. As always, I appreciate the fuck out of every single one of y'all who like and subscribe and comment. I literally would not be anywhere without y'all. Y'all make this channel and y'all the one that pushed me to do shit. At 2,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be doing a live stream where I answer all y'all's questions like a Q&A type thing. So if y'all want that, keep subscribing and keep on loving the shit. With all that out of the way, peace out. Chill.
Fight for the future.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
They're doing their part.